It's the end of the month, and that means it's time for the rundown. Hey everyone, welcome to the rundown for December 2020. In this month's rundown, we have a Brexit deal has finally been made, and Christmas Day rocked by an explosion in Nashville. Now before I get into it, please like and share this video to give it a boost. And I'm also going to be doing a rundown for the full year, and that should be going up tomorrow. So let's get into it. So first up, a Brexit deal has finally been agreed. Boris Johnson and his chief negotiator David Frost have agreed to a Brexit deal with the European Union. Now, I'm going to be honest, I've looked into this quite a bit. Now, I haven't read the full thing, I've read a good chunk of it, but haven't read the full thing, so just be aware of that. I think it's actually a reasonably good deal. Like, of course it's not perfect, I mean, like, it was never going to be, but I think it's along the right lines quite a bit, to be fair. Like, one thing I will kind of point out, a lot of people are angry that the fishing industry in the UK has kind of been, they say that it's been sold out. I kind of don't think it has been. The reason being is that if all EU fishing in UK fishing waters was stopped dead now, the UK don't actually have the facilities to be able to fish them. Now yes, fair enough, that's because of the EU and the Common Fisheries Policy, but I think phasing it out through the 5 years is actually a better idea. Now, when it comes to the rule of law, when it comes to the level playing field, when it comes to UK sovereignty, it's a big win for the UK. It's not a perfect deal, but it's a very good stepping stone. Next up, Christmas Day in Nashville rocked by a bomb explosion. In the early hours of the 25th of December, Christmas Day, Anthony Warner, aged 63, detonated a bomb in the city area, which was hidden in an RV, damaging several buildings, injuring 3, and fortunately killing no one. Now, there are quite a few videos online showing kind of the build up to the blast and then the actual blast, which is quite significant. It's quite a big explosion. I will say this, one of the most interesting things about it is that it was clearly not meant to kill anyone. The reason why we know this is because it had the RV itself was actually doing an announcement through a loudspeaker saying it was a bomb vehicle and for everyone in the area to evacuate. So the fact that it was making that announcement means clearly not intended to kill anyone. In terms of motive, we don't know the motive for sure. There is, like, the best theory that the FBI have right now, according to the reports that I've seen, that it was motivated by anti-5G beliefs. The reason being is that one of the buildings that was damaged, quite heavily actually, was the AT&T building. AT&T being the company involved in the implementation of 5G in the US. To be honest though, like, we don't know if that is the motive, and one of the reasons why nailing down a motive for why Anthony Warner did this, we do know it's him. DNA evidence has proved that, but apparently he was quite reclusive with regard to his beliefs, so it's hard to kind of nail down the motive, but that is definitely the strongest theory so far. I have seen people on Twitter going, how come religious leaders aren't denouncing this, or how come white leaders aren't denouncing this? Well, a lot of them have, first off, but second of all, religion, race, doesn't seem to be anything to do with this. So the fact that that's being brought up by people on Twitter kind of just shows you the racism there, doesn't it? I do wish the 3 people who were injured in the blast a good and speedy recovery. I'm surprised it didn't injure more, I will say, because it was quite a significant blast. Again, fortunately no one was killed, but yeah, it was pretty nasty. So what do you guys think? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up with my latest videos. Now again, as I said earlier, I will be doing a full year rundown, kind of going roughly through a lot of the big stuff, particularly COVID. Of course, what was bigger than COVID this year? But also I'm going to talk about Brexit like I did in this one, but I'm also going to be talking about Trump's election loss, as well as Black Lives Matter. Now again, when it comes to the Trump's election loss, I know there's still challenges, but realistically Biden has it, from what I've seen. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.